What is going on, guys? We are back playing some more Minecraft Unabridged, and today we're going to be having some serious fun making RFTools dimensions. Now, RFTools dimensions are awesome because you can pretty much construct whatever worlds you want. You can change most aspects of it and just mix and match them and have fun. And I think we're actually going to have even more fun today because we're not going to do that. We're not going to make the perfect world. We're going to be going into random worlds to get started, and they can turn out being pretty crazy. So hopefully we don't die, but our death counter is only at 6. I think we should be okay. It is raining out, but that is not going to dampen the mood for today. I did a lot of crafting in here. We got all this cool RFTools stuff, and we actually have the matter transmitter and receiver from downstairs that we're going to be moving, and everything is going to be moved up into that building up there. So we'll let it keep raining. Okay, you know what? There's been a shortage of rain on the server, so we'll let it rain. So I did make some changes up here. I grew some new trees around here, but for the most part, it's still the same. Got this nice lamppost right here to light up the way and a nice little path, but other than that, everything should be the same. So the reason I want to use this for RFTools stuff is just because there's not much space in here, so there's not that many mods that we can put in here. But I think this will be cool because when people come to our base, then they'll walk out and they'll be right on top of this nice mountain, have a nice view. If they can render a bunch of chunks, unlike me. I need to make some upgrades to my computer so we can start doing that, but that'll have to wait until later. So we're going to have to get some power running through here, so we're going to have to go remote order some stuff. So I have 3 tesseracts. I don't actually know how many we're going to need for today. I think we'll only need 2. And we're also going to need the digital miner that we have because we're going to be using that to get the dimensional shards. Now that's the main reason that we're going to make these RFTools dimensions for now. A lot of guys like living in them just because you can customize them. You can also use it for making the mechanism solar evaporation plant because they can get the right biomes and everything. But we're going to be going for these dimensional shards, which you can get from dimensional shard ore. And you can only find this below level 40 in RFTools dimensions. You can't find it in the overworld or the nether or anything like that. And what you use it for is you can infuse it into RFTools machines. So if we hover over certain ones, you can see infused 0%. I think you can fit 256 in each machine, and it just kind of makes them more efficient. So we're going to use that to make our power that's down there even more efficient. So we're going to need a lot of them. And unfortunately, we can use the digital miner, but they don't have an ore dictionary, so we have to go manually find one in one of these dimensions. And once we find one, then we can use it just as throw it in the digital miner as a reference for it to get. So I've been talking long enough. We got to finish remote ordering. Oh gosh, that's glitchy. Okay, so we got to get our conduits. We got some nice item conduits right here. We're going to request all of those, and we're going to request all of these too. Nope, that's too many. There we go. So we have requested all of these. These are some really good energy conduits. They're the highest ones possible from Ender.io. And the reason we want these is because we do not want to run out of power. So if you run out of power, pretty much either stuck in the dimensions, or luckily I have this charge porter, which I think should have enough charge to get us back. I think he uses about half of it to travel across dimensions. But yeah, I really want to make sure that we can get back. So we're going to put everything over here. So I'm going to mine up a little bit of space, and we can throw things down. So we can put the tesseract just right here because there's no reason not to. I'm really hoping we don't crash when we click on this. Okay, maybe they fixed that. I don't know. But there was an issue before where I kept crashing every time I put it down, and I was like, this is not good for recording. Okay, so not gonna have to do anything with items, nothing with fluids. We're only gonna want power, so that should be all good. And I'm gonna try and minimize the amount of conduits we use, because these are a little expensive. They're actually not that expensive. They were expensive when I made them, but I guess they're not really now. So first off, we're going to want to make the matter receiver and transmitter just have their own place over here. So I guess we can throw those down right here. And no, that is such a bad idea for placement on those. Put them like this right here, I guess. That's fine. Yeah, that's good right there. So we can put those down, and you know what, actually I'm going to move this down one because we're going to have a lot of stuff going on under here that we're not going to want to see. So we're going to put this down here, and we're going to want to have the destination analyzer and dialing device. So the destination analyzer can just go right here. Where do we want it to go? We can put it right here, and then we can put the dialing device. Where is it? There we go. We can actually put that right probably right there. And the reason we want it up here is because we're going to be, man, this is still named incorrectly. This has bothered me a lot. So we're just going to do Rage's base teleport. That's why you don't type things fast, guys, because then it turns out stupid, and everyone on the server probably saw that and was like, who's race? Come on. So this should go up here, and I don't actually know, does this need power, or do we just need to hook it up to one of these? Maybe we only need to hook it up to probably this one, I think. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to have to dial this to the other worlds that we're going to go to. And you can dial once so that it can bring people, you know, like you only want to go there once. You don't want people randomly going there, so you can just dial once, and then this won't be going anywhere once you go there once. But a lot of the dimensions we're going to use today are just going to be throwaways. We're not actually going to keep them. So I think it'll be fine like that. That should be good. So this obviously should just bring us back here. Yep, everything's working good. Let's make sure it's keeping power up. Nice, it is. Now we actually get to do the fun stuff. So first, we're going to want to do the dimlet researcher. And Nan had a pretty good automated setup. I actually am realizing now I forgot one thing. The filing cabinet for storing all of the dimlets that you have. I guess we can actually make that over here because I think I have everything. So we have chests. Yep, we got 3 chests. You're going to need 3 chests and 6 iron. So that should be fine. And we're actually going to need an iron chest too. So it's a good thing I have this up right here. And request. Awesome. So we should have everything now. We need our crafting table though, which is right here. Boom. Okay. So we'll just throw this down in here if we ever need to craft anything over here for now. And the filing cabinet should be like this. Awesome. This will be really easy. We are going to, where did I even put it? Right here. I'm trying to figure out the best place to have this. So I guess we could have this pretty much do its work underground right over here, just so that we maximize power once again. So we're going to want to have the iron chest be the input. So we just throw all of the dimlets in the iron chest. And maybe we should actually do it right here, because this is a little close. So we'll put them in there, and then they will get sucked out, or they should get sucked out. We need to put an item conduit going to... Oh, I think we can do it like this. We can do it like this. So we're going to do that there, and then we're going to put the dimlet researcher right there. And does this have an output option? I don't know. I guess we might actually need to suck it out into that. Huh. You know what we can always just do? For now, because we don't have that many dimlets, I'm trying to think. Maybe we just do it like this. We can move this down one and just actually use some conduit and bring this back up. So this needs to be set to insert, and this needs to be extract always, and then we're gonna bring this back up. Oh, that is not gonna work out nice. Not gonna work out nice at all. Gosh, guys, I don't really know how to... I'm trying to make this too compact. Trying to make it too compact. So let's just we'll put the chest over here. I'm moving everything around. It's nice, like I want to keep it clean up here because there's not that much space, but that's the issue. So we can put this down over here. Eventually I'll automate this so our dimlets automatically get sent over here, and then there's no issue at all. Oh yeah, we can stretch power back this way too, because we're going to have things on the other side. So the dimlet researcher can go right down here. And the conduit can get put here. Let's hope this is the last time we got to do this. Inserting, extracting, should be good. And the power is going to that. Very nice. And then we're going to pull stuff out of here and just bring it up over here to the filing cabinet. This is going to get disabled. And filing cabinet can be right over here. Obviously, you can make these more compact if you just like wrenched it, I guess. But whatever. I'll move things if it's a problem. Filing cabinet can go right there, and then all the dimlets will get stored right there. We should be able to cover this back up. Oh, you know what? We need to go down here and let's break this first and set this one to insert, and then we can replace this one and set this one to extract always. Awesome. So this should actually be fully done right now. So if we were to go into the remote orderer and get let's look at these unknown dimlets. We have a lot from our farm. We were to request, say, a stack of these. Throw them in here. They should get pulled out and get thrown in there, and then get researched and put in here. And you can see they're getting thrown in there. I assume the higher the rarity, the better. You can see the cost that it will use to create the dimension, which is a lot higher than maintaining it, and the maintaining cost is going to be lower, but it gets a lot higher depending on how rare it is, I think. So you can see that these have no maintenance cost, and these have 1 RF per tick, no RF per tick, 300 RF per tick. So certain ones cost a little bit more. But what we can actually do now is I only requested a little bit, but we can actually go in here and request all of these. So I guess we have a weird number. There we go. So we can get all of them out of here and just chuck all of them in here. And I actually get a lot of these. I think I gave like 30 stacks to Non-Sanity once. Let's get rid of this right here and put some of that down so it doesn't look bad. Okay, so now we should be getting all of these nice dimlets that we can use to make our own dimensions whenever we want, but we're not going to be doing that right now. We're going to go into some random ones, and to do that, we're going to be using all of these, the dimension inscriber, the dimension builder, and the editor. Along with the dimlet scrambler, this can go over here somewhere. Can this go... I don't know, we can throw this down somewhere eventually, but we're actually not going to use this. Pretty much what it is you can throw in 3 known dimlets and get out like a different one, so it's not super important. Can we wire some power up here maybe? And then we can just throw it down. Yeah, so if we throw power right here, we can just throw this dimlet scrambler right here. I think it should use power. It does. Why does it orient so weirdly? Can we rotate that, please? No? Oh my gosh, this is horrible. That is horrible right there. That looks atrocious. Why would you ever want it to be oriented that way? I don't know. So I think we want it to click straight down. Whatever. You want to be like that? Fine. Be like that. Be that guy. So I think you throw 3 in there and it gives you 1 back. Whoa. Dr. Dimlet. So we just like clicked on that and it did something? I don't know. I guess we can try it out. So what the hell? Something is wrong. That's not good. Let's not pull that out. I don't want to crash. So let's just grab some of these out here. I don't know what they are. Maybe they're rare. Maybe they're not. We might be losing ones. Throw them in there. And we can see it's going. It's going. It's going. And boom. Silicone ore dimlet. That actually is pretty cool. Okay, so we can throw that back in there. And you can see that this is why we have the filing cabinet, is because there's so many in here. And unfortunately, there's no good way to search these, but whatever. So now we got to start throwing down all the rest of our machines. Our inventory is getting cluttered, so let's try and clear that out a bit. Send that back, and that can all go back. So the main important ones are the dimension builder and the dimension inscriber, and these pretty much are just going to need power, and they should be able to go right over here. I think we can actually just put them right in the floor, wire some power right over here, like this, and this will bother me. So right here, you're disabled, son. You're disabled. So we're going to have the dimension builder right over here and the inscriber right here. Why do you do this? Why does it look so weird? I'm going to have to come back in here later and change this. I'd rather they all just be like this so I can't see the front. But if they're not, I'd rather they all be the same. Oh, this one doesn't use power. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. So let's throw this back down. And then this can go down here. So the dimension inscriber, this is where we're going to use these cool empty dimension tabs. So we take these, we throw them in here. Man, getting so many achievements. I wonder what the other guys think we're doing. So what we can do is throw a bunch of dimlets in here, and like if we come over here, I said we're going to go into a random world, but if we come over here and we were to grab out like, you know, just a coral reef dimlet and throw it in there, that would change the biomes that are put in there, and you can change the I don't actually know what that one is. I think you can see a biome controller will affect how biomes are used in this dimension. Okay, so it would make it like checkerboarded biomes, and then you can do like liquid molten elementium dimlet. That is so specific. These are so specific, and they're a good amount of RF per tick, which is actually good because we have a lot of power. Good gosh. Effective, that is 30,000 RF per tick. What? tick cost 900 ticks. What the heck? That is insane. Okay, we're not doing that. So we're going to name this Shard World, because we're going to go for shards. And I don't know if there's any that we actually want to add to this specifically. I guess, like, do we have any that are just, that's an enchanted forest. Do we have any just, like, regular ones? Like a meadow, maybe that might be good. Just like a flat one. Do we have, no, I guess we'll just go with a meadow dimlet. Let's have some fun, guys. So we throw that in there, and I think we can click OK. Everything appears to be alright. So let's click store, and you can see it makes it like a Rubik's Cube. And it's saying Rubik's Cube, that's kind of broken. So it's been created, it hasn't been created at all. You can see dimension progress, 0%. Its name is nothing, I guess. I don't know. Can we change it? No. Extract the dimlet. Okay, so you can see that the maintenance cost 10 RF per tick because we put one in, and the cost to make it is 20 and 90 RF per tick. So now we can, I guess, extract. Oh, so that's how you can get the dimlets back out. So let's say that this is again Shard World. Store that. Pull this out, and it's called Shard World. Now we put this in here, and it should make it, this thing will fill up eventually and make the whole one. I guess you can do some redstone for that if you really wanted to. So it has been created, and it says no power. It says no power. I really hope that the things have power. I hope the destination analyzer works. So if we come over here, I think we should be able to see Shard World is right here. So we're going to want to go from this to Shard World. Can we dial? Oh, we got to click this and then this. So we're going to dial once. So this means that, I believe yellow means that it's okay, but there's no power on the other side. And I think that's fine. I don't know. I think they're always yellow to start. I'm not sure. So I really hope we don't die. Let's just kind of like throw some stuff back in here in case we do die. Okay, so that can go back in there. Dimensional editor we're not going to need. That can go back, and we should be good. So I actually think this room looks pretty cool right now. It's kind of techy. So we're going to be loading this up here, boys. Oh, gosh. Okay, please tell me this has enough power. Please let it bring us home, too. Starting teleportation. Okay, we're loading. So, there we go. Okay, so everything looks good. This is what I meant when I said crazy worlds. So, this is actually probably like a really bad world for us right now to get dimensional shards, because you want to go down below level 40. Can we do that in this world, or is it just like infinitely water down here? Man, we got gypped, guys. Oh wait, this is level 34. Okay, so we can go in there, I think, and find if there's any stone. Is there any stone in here? This is probably really dark on camera, and I'm sorry. Oh, hey, +1 modifiers. It literally looks like this is all dirt. It actually looks like this is all dirt. Okay, so this dimension is pretty weak. Like, this one's pretty weak. So if you were going to work with stuff like this, I don't know how to delete dimensions, unfortunately, so I hope I don't screw over the world by making a bunch of dimensions to test this out. But we're not really going to come back here, but this is kind of like the receiver pad. I wonder if you could, like, can we do this? Can we steal this receiver and then just teleport out? Can we do that? Charge porter, please take me out. Oh man, it uses so much energy. That uses so much. I could see the orange bar at the very end there. So much energy. Okay, so we need to charge this again before we go into a different dimension. But now we have a free matter receiver. Okay, so the next one, I don't actually know what we should be looking for when we say that we want, like, different biomes, like meadow forest. Okay, let's go with meadow forest. How can I make it so I want stone? How do I do that? I don't actually know. I don't know. So there's effect mining fatigue. Why would you use this? I guess it makes it cheaper? I don't know. It says -1% RF per tick. I'm not sure. Is there any one that I can do to just like not have that stupid water? Firestone ore, endium ore, material default dimlet. Maybe that's the one that we want. So that's cobblestone, stained clay. Ooh. Material block of quartz, 10,000. So I guess we can kind of go in there and get some good ores if we have a lot of stuff. like a lot of power, which we do. We do have a lot of power. Iron ore, block of quartz, stained, all these ones we already went over. The different mobs. Okay, so we're going to try it with just like these two right here and see if things work out, because we got one more to test. So let's go. We'll do shard 2, and we'll click these in there. Warning, there are dangling modifiers in the description. What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Okay, so can I like... Oh, I can't. Okay, so I don't know what dangling modifiers means. That's sketchy. That's really sketchy. Okay, well, let's hope we don't die. Okay, so, second shot, boys. Second shot. This one, you're useless to me. I wonder if we can just, like, throw that in here. Can we just, like, throw that in here somewhere? No? Okay, cool. You're a useful game. That's awesome. Okay, so, this one is good to go, I think. So we can dial this. Rage's base. Shard 2. Dial once. Yellow again. Oh, wait, we need to get power in this. I almost forgot. That would have been real bad. Real bad, gents. Because then we would not have been able to get back. And I think killing yourself might get you back, but who wants to do that? Just come up here and charge it. I don't have a wireless charger right now, but we got this thing right here. It's really slow, but like we can change this max output. I lowered it a while ago for some reason, but we got to make sure this gets fully charged because we want to actually be able to come back here. Just because coming back is nice, you know, being able to actually get home. So, almost done, and then we can head back up there and finish the job. And hopefully, oh hey, it's LAN. Hopefully we can get what we need, some dimensional shards. We actually only need one dimensional shard that we silk touch, so let's go, boys. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Please, please work. Come on. Oh, this is not, is it just not loading? Is this a void world, or is it not loading? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? This is legit a void world. I probably should have specified. Okay, so maybe we will have to make the perfect world, guys, because this is not looking promising. This is looking real weak. So we're gonna flick on this thing, and we're gonna turn this thing on. We're gonna break this, and we're gonna evacuate. Okay, so it looks like we're not going to be able to get dimensional shards today. I will get those off camera and infuse our stuff down yonder. Let's dial this back to the regular setting. There we go. And yeah, so this is actually looking pretty cool in here. I will make it look a little bit better, spruce things up off camera, get the dimensional shards, upgrade our power system down yonder, and everything will be all good. In the next episode, we can actually look into making the perfect dimension, which we eventually may move to if we ever decide to do that. So, yeah, that'll be it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy the episode, feel free to give it a like, and I will talk to you guys later.